Ugoniwe, uCalatha, uMkhonto noMhlawuli babulawa khathi beya ekhaya bebuya emhlanganweni we-UDF eBhayi. Babethathwa njengabantu ababeyingozi kuhulumeni wobandlululo. Ukubulawa kwabo kwasusa imbhikisho ezweni lonke. Ukusocongwa kwalaba abane kwakwenzelwa ukusabisa ezinye izishoshovu.
This was a particularly gruesome murder. The murder of the 24, especially gruesome one. And perhaps that gruesomeness is an intentional gruesomeness, because the intention is not just to remove a life, but it is also to send a message that if anyone tries to be quote-unquote clever, this is what will happen to them.
Kusenjalo ungqongqoshe wezobulungiswa uyichithile insolo ezithi umbuso ububambezela ngamabomu uphenyo ngamacala enzeka ngesikhathi sobandlululo. Uthi lesi sigcawu esiqokwe ngumengameli sizoveza ukuthi ubani okumele athwale umthwalo ngalamacala.
There hasn't been a deliberate action to stop or to delay the inquest. You'd note that even now the President has opened and appointed a commission of inquiry to be able to look at those, and that commission of inquiry will deal with the issues. If there's anyone, then that person will be identified by the commission of inquiry and why that has been done.
Nonyaka kuhlangana iminyaka engama-40 selokhu kwasocongwa uMatthew Goniwe, Fort Calatha, Sparrow Mkhonto noSicelo Mhlawuli. Laba bathunjwa bashaywa bahlukunyezwa ngamaphoyisa obandlululo ngo-1985. Lolu uphenyo lwesithathu kwenziwa. Olokuqala ngo-1987 lwathola ukuthi babulawa ngumuntu ongaziwa. Olwesibili ngo-1994 lwathola ukuthi babulawa ngamaphoyisa, kepha awangadalulwa amagama awo. Imindeni ifuna isincephezelo semali engu-167 million amarandi kumbuso ngokubulawa kwe-Craddock 4.